All right, guys, we're back. Sorry about that. So, I had to just log on to this Wi-Fi in this building. This building is huge, man. It's where her office is. So, if you see some stuff in the background, it's really nice around here. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you,
really is. Okay, so we're back, and again, we have Miss Boss Lady here, Terrie. We in the VA. You know, for all those who
how we do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's how y'all do it. The VA. Yes. So we was talking about Miss Terrie have so many different things going on. I think it's like a part 1 is already up streaming. But salon, 12 books.
I'm a published author of 12 books.
Okay, makeup line.
I have my own cosmetic line. I'm a notary public.
NAACP for women.
Yes, what we call Women in NAACP. And so I'm co-chair for that committee.
Okay.
What else? I have so much stuff. I'm a mother of 2 great sons.
Yes.
Young men or whatever. And I got and our entertainment company. I have an entertainment company. Now newly we have a new company called B&B Consulting and Publishing Solutions.
Okay.
And what happens is we are just starting this business and we're helping people get their books published. We're tired of people going to these companies that charge them all this money and they still get a part of that person's money.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we're helping you get published, and we're not your publishers. We're just assisting you and consulting with you to get your book set up on platforms where you can go into your own platform and see your own money coming to you.
Oh.
After that, you don't need us unless you want us to help you put some more stuff up.
That's amazing.
We don't actually control your money. We just help you get, say if you have a children's book, we have illustrators on our team. We have editors on our team for any books that you write. We also help people pull women and men up by the bootstraps and push them to being entrepreneurs. Push them, pull whatever's in them out of them and help them, continuously go forward with business or whatever. Because some people, they have ideas, but they scared or they don't know how. So that's where we come in at. We help them to, establish their businesses, whether it's setting up their LLC, helping them get the paperwork together. And things like that. So we are so excited about the business. We haven't even announced this business yet. And we've had so many people coming to us. We just finished one.
So what we're going to do is, after this video, we're going to make sure, because I'm sure we have some book writers out there.
Yes.
I'm sure we do. Don't sleep on your dreams. You know what I'm saying? You got the mind, body, soul, y'all. We got to get it together.
Yes.
Ladies and gents.
Absolutely.
Yes. So, look, don't be afraid. I'm going to put her information about this publishing in below the bio. So make sure y'all, get that information. And so I know she got 12 books and she has a kid's book too. That is, I seen it last time. She did my hair. It was, we said that too. Yeah, she has a salon as well. So she's out here doing this thing, and it's amazing to see women, and especially women of color, to just kind of get out here and just go for it. So let me ask, I know you say you have 2 boys, married, divorced. You're single, guys. In the VA, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it out there. This lady is doing it, and she's single. So, So how did you really get started, or what was the first business and what moved you into that direction to actually get started?
Well, hair is my first love.
Okay.
Hair is my first love. Okay, which way? Look, am I looking this way or this way? Because I know they she cross-eyed.
No.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay,
you're on my left. Yeah, you're on my left.
So my first love is hair. Okay. I started out as a child, like I said, doing hair for candy money.
Ooh.
And older people would always say, you can style hair. You need to go to school. So I went to school for hair. And I kind of touched up on what I already knew. Okay. It kind of put the icing on the cake.
Okay.
And so I started out as a hairstylist working in other people's salons. I kind of got tired of all the drama between the people and the jealousy and the women. It's a shame that women are like that, but not getting along and getting jealous because this one. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to work from home for 30 days and I'm going to save my money.
Okay.
And I'm going to get my own salon. And that's what I did. I didn't borrow a loan. I didn't have nothing to pay back nobody. I just took a walk by faith, took my money that I earned, and I found a building, and I just started. And I just been going ever since with that. So that was my very first love, the hair, which eventually I had my own separate salon. Then me and my business partners decided to put one together later, and then we ended up with a school.
Whoa.
And it just goes further. It just go and this blessings just kept falling into place. But I truly believe that when you are it's like a plant. When you're in a pot, and you put that plant in that pot and it outgrows it, and you gotta remove it and put it. And I feel like I had outgrown where I was when I was in my other salon. And it was just time for me to move, and my business partners and I, everything, we just start going up even more.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a good story. So I like the part that she said, I didn't owe nobody anything but to say I love you.
Yes.
That is amazing. You know, so I mean, this is a prime example, you know, why I started this channel. You have so many people out here that's doing this thing that you don't really hear about or you don't really know about. And it's about, and I'm all the way in the VA, just hanging out with my daughter. And so again, me trying to get back on the swing of things, you know, since the passing of my dad, y'all know how that was and is and still going. Today was a better day. And I do have another video coming. We went zip lining today. Oh my God. Yes. They had me in the trees.
She said, your daughter said she was going to keep you busy.
Yeah, she had me busy. She really did. So, and then you ended up with the salon. You went on and everything started growing. And then you got into writing. How did you get into writing the books? Because you have 12 published books. And a great kids book. We're going to put that information in there as well.
Yes. Well, with the writing, like I said, everything stemmed from that base. In the hair salon. I was in the salon one day, and people always ask me advice about dating. I don't know why, because I'm single. I'm like, I don't even have a man, but since you want to ask me, I'm going to tell you. So one of the clients came in, and she was kind of sad. And I said, what's wrong with you, girl? I'm doing that. What's wrong with you? She said, I just broke up with my. I said, how you gonna ever see what's in front of you? You ain't looking in the rear view, and you keep looking in the rear view mirror.
You gotta keep looking
I
forward.
said, if you don't stop that crying, I said, I bet that man ain't crying over you. He probably out with looking at the next woman. So eventually, people start saying, I like what you're saying. I like what you're saying, and I did what you said, and it worked. And I was like, okay. I mean, I ain't even got nobody. Well, since you said, I mean, and so once she did that, I had I would never forget this lady, a minister that writes. And she said, you notice that every time the men come in here asking you, the women come in there, you need to write that down. You need to write a book. I said, you know, write on my hairstyle. What are you talking about? She's like, you need to write it down. So I said, after she said it so many times, I started writing it down. Everything somebody said they liked it, I said.
Oh, wow.
Then she said, write down some titles. I said, okay. So I wrote down some titles, and I came up with the game from a woman's perspective. Pretty much dating from a woman's point of view. But I wanted a twist on it, because with me, I ain't no regular girl, so I like stuff that add a little twist to it to make people be like, okay, I like that. And so I did that, and it drew attention, got great reviews. And so I did a photo shoot, and I kind of self-published that book. I went to a company that charged me some money, but I didn't pay the highest amount that they would charge. Right. So that's when I kind of went out there, and I put that book out there, and it blew up. Wow. And so I was like, okay. After that, I reached out to my favorite author, who is a New York Times bestselling author. Told her I wrote a book, and I admired her, and I don't like rejection. So I'm in the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, and I'm looking at the book, at the thing. I sent her the message, put the phone down. Phone go ting. I said, I freeze up. So I look at it, and it's her.
Wow.
And she says, you know, some nice things to me. And then she said, I told her I wrote a book. She said, okay, that's nice. I said, I'm writing this. She said, are you writing anything else? I said, I just started writing another one. I'm only 3 chapters in. She said, okay, well, I'm going to send you an email. I want you to send that stuff to the email. And I was like, well, I'm only 3 chapters. She said, don't matter, worry about it. So 2 weeks later, I'm sitting at the dealership getting my car service, and I get an email. And it says she wanted to sign me to a series of books. So she signed. So I ended up being signed. So I was getting paid just to write. I didn't have to do do a photo shoot. I didn't have to do none of that other stuff.
Amazing.
Just signed to her. And it just put fire under my feet.
Yes.
It just put fire under my feet.
That is amazing.
And I just kept going.
I'm telling you guys, mind, body, soul, you write that thing down. First of all, let's back up. You make a sound decision, a choice, and what am I supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Right? You agree?
Yes, right.
And then once you make that choice, that decision, you just go for it. Just take a leap of faith, because you never know. God always have a ram in the bush somewhere.
Yes.
And it's never going to come like you expect it to come. And it's never going to happen like you expect it to happen. But you'll never know unless you jump. You just gotta jump.
Yeah.
You just gotta do it. So you started a series of book. It was Sweatless. Guy had his hand all over it. And then how did you get into the NAACP?
Everything, including our entertainment company, somebody came and said, I'm watching you.
Are you serious?
I'm watching you.
Wow.
We like the way you carry yourself. We like your business side. We want you.
What?
One of my companies, same thing. One of our companies, I ended up being in partnership with another company because they were watching me. I just got an invite to use a hotel for free because people watching me. So people are constantly coming. That's why you always watch the way you carry yourself when you're out. Even at my worst, or if I'm tired or I don't feel good, when I go out, I try not to wear my feelings on my sleeve.
Right.
And the reason why is because I have so many people that look up to me that I don't even know. And I know that the way I am carrying myself may reflect on the way they feel that day. So even if I'm not feeling well, I try to stay uplifted because people are going to always come up and say, you know what? You don't know me, but you inspire me. So when I go out, I try to, keep that same thing up. But that's how I got in business with a couple of my businesses. People just watching me on social media. We watch your page, is so positive. You inspire us. So one of the young ladies came. She said, I want you to be my co-chair for NAACP, for Women in NAACP for this chapter. And I was like, me? She's like, yeah, you. And it didn't take me number a second to say yes.
Okay.
But I was blown away. She was blown away. I was blown away because I told her it was just touching for somebody to look at me in that way, to say, we want you to do this. That's big. NAACP is big.
Really big. It really is.
To say that you want me to do that. So, and I love giving. I love taking care of people. So, it didn't take me but a second to say that I wanted to do it. She is.
I was trying to read. Yes, I'm sorry.
She is. We both I can't see.
Yeah.
And the bad thing is I got my glasses on.
Mine's are right here. Yes, because when you have your glasses on, random, and they fog up with your mask, so it's kind of hard for me to kind of see. And then
so then you try to take them off and see, and it's still like, oh Lord.
Yes. So so you started that's the NAACP, and then the children's book.
So my children's book is I've written all the adult books. I like having different genres. I have suspense novels, adult novels. I have all different types of books.
Okay.
And how I came up with the children's book, because I have a little dog that we love. I used to be really scared of dogs. I was terrified if a dog got near me. But when I met my little dog for the first time, he was so sweet. I just got hooked. And so I decided to write a children's book. I always wanted to write a children's book, so I had to base it around
I have to cut you off. So somebody asked why we was wearing our masks if we're in private. So let me let you know that we're wearing our masks. We're in private. I've traveled here. She don't know where I've been, and I don't know where she's been. So we're gonna protect each other because that's what it's about. And we're not 6 feet apart. How did you guys learn? What? Wow. They don't teach that in colored school. Wow, really? Okay.
It's a shame. God
God
bless you.
bless you. Really bless you.
God bless you.
You need to get your life together. Nothing but blessings to you.
Yes.
Yeah, we are colored and we love being colored. Yes, and we can read very well. But thank you anyway for even watching us to even
because you're tuned in, so
so we
God
appreciate that. All the blessings to you. Yeah, so back to after our commercial break, we back. And as you were saying, we don't do ignorance.
So
but
we have to practice it. We actually, our salon, we actually had our staff to take a COVID-19 class, which is through Barbicide.
Okay.
And Barbicide is something we learn about in school and how to use certain products to keep everything sanitary and disinfected.
Okay.
So we had them take a COVID-19 class. And we ended up being on the local news as a result of that. So practicing safe, being safe during this time that we're going through is what we need to do for ourselves. And if they're not, then That's their problem. But this that we're doing, we got to do what we got to do to make sure we're good. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we
yes,
gonna,
yes, yes.
yeah. So sometimes you have to. Ignorance is, you know.
Okay, so yes, you just have to ignore the ignorance.
Yeah, yeah,
Are
yeah,
you reading
yeah.
those comments? They're just straight ignorant. But anyway,
God bless them either way.
I know, right?
Sometimes people are miserable,
Oh, yeah,
and
they
they're
coming through.
it'll be
Yeah.
miserable, and it's a shame because it must be horrible to be that miserable.
It has to
Yeah,
be.
it has. I look at people sometimes how mad and angry. I was at a red light and a man put his finger up at me because he was behind me, and I was sitting at a red light, and it was cars coming and coming. And I wasn't going to pull out there and kill myself. Now, if you want to drive around me and go out there, then that's your business.
Right.
But, so when we pulled up to the light, he put his finger up at me, and I said, you know, most people would have cussed him out. Now, if he would have had my brother or my mother,
it would have been a different
story. Because she is at the age where she like, I don't care. But with him, I just turned around and told him, God bless you. And, you know, it pulled that devil right on out of him. Because he couldn't do it but turn back around then and sit down.
That's amazing. But, okay, so we was talking about the children book.
So the children's book is based around my little dog, Marley.
Okay.
He is a Maltese.
Okay.
And so we were going on book tours before this whole COVID thing happened.
Okay.
And we were having an amazing time. The children at the schools invited us out to read in person to the children, and they actually got a chance to meet Marley. So that blew their mind. So the book is pretty much, all of them have teachable lessons.
Okay.
And the first one is about sharing, and it teaches the children how to, it talks to them about sharing. And at the end of each book, it has a list of questions that the children can ask. Now, the second one that's about to come out is about him cleaning up behind himself.
Okay.
In that book, it will have pages that they can color. I don't know if anybody out there or remembers, but back in the day, they used to have books where you color by number.
Yes.
And so that's what type of thing we're going to do with some of the pages. Just interactive books. So they can.
Yeah.
So a lot of the schools love it, and they invited us out to do different things and with the children and stuff. So that's where it starts. So it's a whole series, but we release, you know, certain ones at certain times.
Right. Understand. So I'm also going to put that information below. So if you want to know more information about her books, the kids' book, or anything that we discussed today, that you can reach out to her. You have Instagram?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
Instagram.
so we're going to put her IG on there, Facebook. No, yes. Yes. So we'll put our contact information on there so you guys can reach her. And was there anything else that you wanted to discuss before we check out of here? So if you had to tell the people anything to encourage, motivate them to thrive in whatever they're trying to do, what would be your final words?
Don't let anyone distract you or tell you that you cannot do something. Don't let that inner being tell you that you can't do something. If you have something in you, push for it. Go for it. And if you fall, get up, dust yourself off, and try again.
Yes.
Because you never know until you try. A lot of things that I do now, like with the books, I didn't think I was an author, but I've always been an avid reader. But I became an author. I've traveled all over the world on cover magazines, in the Writer's Digest, all kinds of things that I never even considered. And so if you have something in you, go for it. Don't let anything hold you back at all.
Nothing.
Not even yourself. Even yourself.
Nothing. She said it. I don't even have too much to say. No more than to like, subscribe, ring that bell, share, comment. Not all that crazy stuff that we just read. We don't want those type of comments. You can keep that to yourself. But however, it is, you say what you feel and you feel what you say. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. It doesn't bother me. I'm comfortable with the skin that I was born in.
I love being a pretty chocolate girl.
I love it. I
love being a chocolate girl.
I love it. So, again, I appreciate you giving me your time, Miss Boss Lady.
And I appreciate you interviewing me.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it.
Yes, we got to bring you back too, right?
Yes.
And I'm mad because we don't have any of the books. I could at least show them the books.
And I should have brought one out of my office.
I know.
Books in the
office. So... But I'm going to put the information, how you can get these books if you want to buy books. And if you want to just reach out, find out more about the NAACP for women, just information to be in the bio below. And again, thank you guys. We almost at 3,000. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the blessings you sent and the prayers for the loss of my dad. It's been hard, still hard. It's still, still in disbelief. Like today was been a good day. My daughter don't know, but I kind of snuck off in the bathroom and cried a little bit. So
She behind.
they be catching me around the house. I don't try to. I'm sorry, but it's just so hard.
Yeah, I can
It's
even
so
begin
hard.
to say I know how you feel because I'm a crybaby.
I am too.
I'm a hard lover. I love
Hard, yeah.
and
that's
so it's
me
hard
too.
for me to let go
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, it is. So again, guys, thank you again for your time.
I
Thank
enjoyed
you
you
for
guys.
watching us. Yes, and we will see you on the flip side on the next time. Bye.
Good job.